Welcome to the third RPT character showcase. Today, we're having a look at the most sober mahjong player, Nadeshiko, and the one to surely start the Miko uprising this time, Mai. Mai is a devoted Miko that always knows how to do her duties, thus being known as the biggest deal in slut in Mahjong Seoul. To show that, her first perk gives Mai players plus 5 UMA for dealing in. Mai is also known to be a very shy individual, even too shy to win a hand, because she doesn't want to interact with the other players too much. This perk gives Mai players plus 30 UMA for not winning any hands throughout the game. For a lot of people, Mai's voice is also very hard to hear, just like a cheap hand that you barely notice. This perk gives Mai players plus 10 UMA for winning a hand worth exactly 1 Han. Being the shy individual that she is, she also gets more and more uncomfortable the longer she needs to stay with the other players. This perk takes away 10 UMA from Mai players for reaching an exhaustive draw. Mai would never neglect the visitors of her shrine. There's nothing more disgraceful than to ron someone who is in Richi and can't do anything about it. This perk takes away 10 UMA from Mai players for ronning a player that Richi'd. Nadeshiko is the face for all our alcoholic mahjong friends out there, some even at the bar right now. While playing while drunk, Nadeshiko often misses the Dora's unique shine, and of course, she wouldn't remember to check the indicator at the start of the round. With her movements unstable, she makes the biggest blunder in mahjong, discarding a Dora in her first turn. This common occurrence for drunks is shown in her first perk. This perk gives Nadeshiko players plus 5 UMA for discarding a Dora tile on the first turn. Regardless of that though, Nadeshiko is definitely a cool character in her core, and she's definitely not someone that would lose her cool for not doing well early in the game. By keeping a strong Mentaru, she's able to make a comeback. This perk gives Nadeshiko players plus 15 UMA for finishing 2 placements higher than where they were when South 1 started. Nadeshiko is also a talented mahjong player, being able to learn the game all by herself. As such, she's able to keep her dealer turns going on. This perk gives Nadeshiko players plus 5 UMA for every extra Renchan after 2. The one time when Nadeshiko isn't drunk is while she's on her bike. Being in love with motorbikes and biking, of course she's daring and loves to go fast. As such, she would never get into a position where she would have to pay a Noten payment. This perk takes away 10 UMA from Nadeshiko players for paying a Noten payment. Being a biker, she also loves traveling, so staying in one place definitely isn't her cup of tea. This perk takes away 10 UMA from Nadeshiko players if another player gets more than 2 Renchans. Do you like Mai or Nadeshiko and their perks? Then sign up for the roleplay tourney now to be able to play as them.